Okay, guys, I'm going to show you, where exactly our office is, right? So this is basically the most happening place here in Atlanta. It's called Tech Square, at Georgia Tech, and we are right in that corner of the Spring Street and the Fifth Street. That's where we are, and this is the most happening place, and that's right where I'm pointing at is where the Georgia Tech School of Business, Scheller School of Business is, right? And we are in front of this beautiful park-like area in front of the Centergy 1 building, right? This is the Centergy 1 building, so you guys can of course see me. So I'm the one that's doing this video, right? So we are in front of this building here. It's a beautiful area, and there are a lot of obviously a lot of international students here, so all kinds of restaurants here. So we are in front of this Centergy building, Centergy 1 building. So you also see that 75 Fifth Street, and all the way on top there is Accenture written. So this is a basically this is there is an organization called EI Square. That's called the Enterprise Innovation Institute. That's part of the Georgia Tech, and of course supported by State of Georgia as well, right? And there is a lot of research and a lot of See, you guys probably know Georgia Tech is the one of the top 3, top 4, top 5 universities for supply chain research, right? In the whole world, right? Not just US, in the whole world. And there are a lot of people, with their crazy ideas doing a lot of some amazing work here, right? So this organization, EI Square, is all about innovation. So they help, I'll just show you here close up. So these are some of the very famous tenants here within this building: the GT Enterprise Innovation Institute, the ATDC Georgia Tech, Accenture, Georgia Power. I think Microsoft is there. I think even Home Depot is there, and there are many more companies like that here, right? So I'm going to go into the building. So 75 Fifth Street. I'm going to go into the building, and we'll show you more as to what exactly we do here, right? So so you understand, this is where we are, right? Smart Gladiator is in this building, and it's a pretty big deal to get into this, because there are a lot of companies that are literally waiting to get in, right? So yeah, okay, the door is because today is a Sunday, so the door is locked, and we are going inside the building. So this is how the inside looks like, right? This is the GT Enterprise Innovation Institute, and here is a nice map of Atlanta. Then we are walking in. This is how it looks like. So again, you can see all the big names here, and we are going to go to the second floor first, and then show you what ATDC is, and then we'll go to the third floor where we have our office. I mean, obviously it's a Sunday today, so it's kind of a holiday weekend, so nobody's there. So we are going to go to the second floor first, and then we'll show you what ATDC is, right? ATDC stands for Advanced Technology Development Center. So we are going in the elevator now, right? So ATDC stands for Advanced Technology Development Center, right? This is how you come in, and essentially, I mean, you won't believe, back in 2015, they gave me a small office, because I'd completed my MBA here, and they gave me a small office so I can pursue my ideas and start my own company and all that, right? So I'm going to go through this. So this floor has a lot of companies, right? This floor has a lot of companies, small companies, and you won't believe, they gave me a desk, and they said, hey, you got to pay like $300 rent, and I got in, and I was like, the first day was spent on just wondering what the heck I've gotten myself into, right? So we are going to so there are small companies. See, this is another company that's available back, and then because of people working from home now, a bunch of these companies are empty. So here, right, there are a lot of companies here. So I'll just give you a quick tour of how this second floor looks like. Again, the people that support the organization, they have their own offices here. So we're just going to walk through this. Get again one more empty office. So there is somebody else here. This is like a typical small office, right? This is a small office, And this is where I started, like this, in a small office, one person, and now I got, like close to 50 people team. So yeah, keep going, right? There are a lot of small offices like this, and then you won't believe, actually there are investors right upstairs on the 4th floor and 5th floor. There are investors. If you show them your idea, and if you talk to them, and if you pitch them, and if they like your idea, they might even write you $1 million check, for to as a funding for your company, right? So this is how it looks, right? There is max rewards, and there is a player zero. I think I've talked to these guys. I know these guys. And there are some really good infrastructure as well, right? I mean, imagine if you are starting your own company and you're, I started my company and I was, literally sitting in the basement and doing all that stuff. I mean, I had a great idea, I had a great product, and the product was really good, and it was adding some, solid value. Here, there is more companies, right? All that was there, but when you are calling, and especially in a B2B sale process, right? It's very, very tough. You're calling some person from your basement and you're trying to pitch them, and you're like, this is another cool, ATDC design studio. This is basically a hardware lab, right? They have a lot of some cool 3D printers and some, they even have robots, right? All these things here. So that's infrastructure that's available for companies that are here. See here, somebody has vacated. There is an empty office space that's available. Right, obviously here, more, yeah, this is exactly how it was, right? Actually, these guys have 2 desks, but I had only 1 desk, and this is where I started, all by myself, just myself, right? So, you can see here, there is one more company here, a Civilate. These guys are doing something very, very interesting. I've talked to that founder. She's a nice lady from the UK. Yeah, and then, obviously coffee is there. There is even a fun guitar, and, this is the lobby. There is actually, there is a gentleman called Aubrey that's very, very nice, because the entrepreneur journey is very, very hard. And you're all by yourself, and you're sitting there and trying to figure out, and it's hard because, in the morning you got to work on sales, in the evening you got to work on product development, and then you got to work on software coding, right? Your team might come and tell you, hey, we don't know how to make this work, so here is a pantry area. So all that you have to do by yourself, just one person, right? So when you're doing all that, the grind on you becomes really difficult. And when you have supporting people, they just provide some pizza or donut, that makes you feel so good, right? So, here more companies here, right? More companies, and this is a nice pantry area, and they have all, coffee, snacks and things like that. Nice vending machine. I know we got some nice TVs and all that. So here more companies, right? So more companies. See seat space, speed scale. That's interesting. I've not seen. So that's the point, right? So my point is, it's a great place to start your own company. And I got this, I got this opportunity because I did my MBA at Georgia Tech, right? I worked for a really, famous, popular supply chain software vendor for a long time. And so this is the ATDC office here, right? So yeah, you can see all kinds of companies. So now we'll go to the, a 3rd floor where our office is, right? So this is what we are part of. And then let's go to the 3rd floor. Taking the elevator again. So that is actually engages another kind of, another investor cohort. Those guys also invest in companies. They have some interesting partnership with, some companies like Delta, Chick-fil-A, and so forth, Home Depot, and so forth. So let's take the elevator to the 3rd floor, where Smart Gladiator office is. I think not all lights are on today because of the Sunday weekend it is. We'll see. We'll give you, I think there is also some construction going on. So you guys can see here, right? This is the list of companies here. So you'll see LoadProof. So Enterprise Photo Documentation, that's the company that, we have a branding change that's going on. So, so you saw here, see there is some construction going on here. Let's bypass this one fast. So, this is the 3rd floor, and this is that Georgia Tech Enterprise Innovation Institute. So there are more companies here. They have some really nice conference rooms, and all the infrastructure is really nice. This is all, Georgia Tech, and there's a nice pantry here. Again, you can, snacks and coffee and all that. Then let's go here. they have a nice conference room, another conference room. You know, these guys are working on a Sunday. And then of course, right, you see the map, right? We are Smart Gladiator 3120. That's where we are. 3120 is here. So that's a room that's facing the road. So this is where we are, right? This is the room that looks like here. So I'm going to get in the office. So this is our office, Smart Gladiator Mobile IoT Wearable for Supply Chain Suite 3120. So I'm going to go in. So this is how it looks, right? So you got the GT, you got the, obviously it's not the, I'll show you some of the awards that we have won, right? We are a, top 40 innovative company, and then we got the Supply Chain Innovation Award. This was in 2017, we won that award. And then we got, this is a Globe Award we won for exports. And then we got many more awards. There one, and then there one, right? And then there 100 great supply chain partners, and then 2021 pros to know, that's the Globe Award. And then this is a commendation from the governor of Georgia, right? Brian Kemp. He, encourages us, and these are some of the discussions that we have had, right? Obviously there are some hardware that's sitting here, all this, some, places and all the tablets that we ship to our customers, right? All that stuff is there, right? So, and again, we got the old, the wearable technology, we stopped supporting that, and then this is, my office, and this is the Georgia Tech. Actually, there is this is again, that is a new building that's coming up. That's called the supply chain building. So that's coming up, and we are right. This is the Spring Street and the 5th Street intersection. That's where we are. So you guys see, you guys have a you guys understand where we are, and we are a indeed. Credible company, and here at Georgia Tech, and the most happening place in Tech Square in Atlanta, right? These are some of the trucks that we use for our demos and things like that, right? So hopefully this is helpful. You guys got a pretty good understanding of what we do. Thank you for being here, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and reach out to us and let us know if you have any questions. Thank you very much.